Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here, and welcome to Throwback Thursday. And look what Baxter Cycle has laid out for us today. This is one amazing machine. I've been admiring this one for a while and working to get towards it. Today is the lucky day. Just look at that thing. That is a 1947 Triumph T100. I think they called this the Tiger. Let's just look at that thing. 500 cc's, or actually 498 cc's. This is really an amazing machine. I think 46 were the first year for the telescoping fork, so it'll be the second year on this one. But really, really a neat thing, isn't it? Beautiful in every way. So let's start with what it is. 498 cc engine, pre-unit, transmission separate from the engine. 7.6 to 1 compression. A little cammed up. These are supposed to be a little more cammed up, a little more compression than the Speed Twins, I believe. It's supposed to have an Amal monoblock, but that's not a monoblock. I think that's a concentric. And I'm also wondering, I think this is different. This is an alloy head, I think, and I don't think they came with an alloy head. If you all know, please post below. Please post below. Has a Lucas Magneto right there. It's a generator bike. I would guess it's a 6 volt. This motor in stock form was supposed to pump out about 32 horsepower, wet clutch with a 4-speed transmission right there. This is part of the clutch, I believe. Let's see what happens. Yep. See that right there? It's a dry sump engine. Here's the tank. Air cooled, cams down here, overhead valves. I love this stuff. It's just, to me, this is art, pure art. I think this is a, I'm not sure what that is, but this bike has an oil pressure gauge, which is really interesting. The line comes out here, comes up to over here, right here. We'll talk more about that in a bit. But then there's just, it looks so compact and so neat. You know, really quite a good looking thing. And I love the chrome, you know, the blue with the chrome and these knee pads. I want you all to notice this. This is sunken in here. Okay, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves here. But anyway, pea shooter pipes. Rigid rear end. I guess you could get this with that big monster hub. I can't think of what they called that, where the suspension was in the hub, but this one does not have it. It's got the telescoping forks on the front. I could not find a diameter or a amount of travel. Front tire is supposed to be in a 3 1/4 by 19 with a 7-inch single leading shoe drum brake. That looks about right. Adjuster down here. Really neat, isn't it? Just, I love the way those things look. Spoked wheels, of course. Look how they got the blue stripes on the spoked wheels. Blue up here, all of this. I mean, just a lot of really neat stuff there. I think this is one of them bikes where if you had a flat on the front, you'd unbolt this thing from the back fender and use that to hold up the bike so you could get the tire changed. Here's the primary side of the engine. Look at that. You know, it looks so organic to me. Just very well done. And then of course the long brake lever, rear set foot peg. You know, all these little screws. The brake lever comes up here. I don't know where the actuator for the brake light is. Oh, right there. And then here's the adjuster. And this is supposed to be a 7-inch drum brake on the rear also. Hey, look, an air pump. These bikes all had those back in the day. Common flat tires were common back then. Back tire is supposed to be a 3 1/2 by 19. So if you had a flat, you'd put it up on the stand like this. You'd pop this off here, get this fender section off, be able to get the tire out to get to everything, to get it fixed if you had to get it off, you know. Little handles to pull it up in the center stand. This is the Speedo drive right here. You all can see that. Maybe from this side. Not really. But here's the chain adjusters. Isn't that neat? So this is a full cradle frame. It's lugged. Lugs are these metal castings here. Have pipes stuck into them and then they're kind of soldered or brazed or whatever together. Rigid suspension on the rear. All the suspension was right here. It's a strikingly beautiful machine. I would say one of the main attributes, besides the fact that it's a fast motorcycle in its day, Triumph, is that it's an absolutely striking motorcycle. It has very good appearance. Get yourself down here to Baxter's and check this thing out. Just a beautiful thing. Horn right here, battery in that case, generator right there. You know, just just a thing of beauty. Triumph. You know, the black single pot headlight. Look at that. Just a gorgeous thing. Just a gorgeous thing. I love it. I'm guessing this is a toolkit. Get to your equipment. Back in the day, you always had to carry tools. Modern motorcycles have toolkits, but they never get used anymore. I'm not sure what that is back there. Maybe a regulator into the seat? Possibly. Possibly. These knee pads are just... I want to make sure I get that across to y'all. These are sunken in, so the tank bends in flat, and these knee pads are in there. Just look at that. See where my thumb is? It's really an interesting thing that they did it that way. Of course, the cutout for the seat here, single seat. Gorgeous. Let's jump up here while we're here. Amp meter. Off, low, high. I'm guessing that's the headlight. I'm guessing it's not hooked up right now. Oil pressure gauge. I'm not going to take this apart, but this is a like a little inspection light or work light. You pop this out, lift it out. It's got a wire, and it's very delicate. That's why I don't want to take it out. And you're supposed to be able to look at things on your bike if you had trouble or something like that, or just needed to see something. This gauge is aftermarket. I'm guessing the other ones are. This one says made in England. Jumping up here, clutch on this side. I'm guessing a horn. Don't know what that is. High-lows maybe, I don't know. Kill switch maybe. This is a throttle lock, I'm guessing. Front brake. Now this is really interesting. Smith gauge, made in England, chronometric. But look at that dial. Isn't that really... I mean, there's a lot going on there. There's an awful lot going on. It goes all the way to 120. This is a T100, but it goes all the way to 100. But look at the little things in there. So shift at second gear, third gear, fourth gear. I guess you're supposed to monitor these little lines here. Not really sure how that works, but really neat. Miles per hour, it says. Isn't that just, yeah, beautiful. Look at this. The steering dampener here. I've never had to use a bike with a steering dampener, so I don't know much about those. I'm not sure what this medallion's all about either. Y'all know, post below, please. Just a thing of beauty, this thing is. Just a thing, even the horn, you know, the chrome on the horn, the chrome in the wheel back here, the pipes, the pipes, the tank, you know, the bars, everything is just well done. The headlight rim, you know, very beautiful machine. Very beautiful. And of course, there's the rear type stand. I'm not sure what those are called, but like the old bicycles used to have, I suppose. Really neat. Let's see if we can get a better view of this from the back. It says Triumph back here. Look at that taillight. It's a monster, isn't it? Coming back here. Regulator down there. The big springs for the seat. The blue pinstriping on the chrome tank. Absolutely gorgeous chrome. Fuel inlet. Chrome bars. Chrome triple tree. Chrome on the speedometer. Chrome on the headlight. Even the levers are chrome. They've just done a great job. You know, chrome on the pipes. Chrome on the horn. Chrome down here. I don't know if that was original like that or not, but really quite a good looking thing. Chrome springs. Chrome oil tank. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. So this is listed right now at baxtercycle.com. I think I have the tag for it right here. Triumph 1947 T100 500cc. There's the price. Beautiful. If you're interested in anything like that, get a hold of those guys. Get a hold of Randy or Jeremy or Mark. Tell them Fuzzy Biker sent you. If you're interested in any of these bikes, you know, there's a Triton, Triumphs here, Nortons, Matchless. Nortons all the way as far as the eyes can see. More Triumphs here. You know, Triumph 500s over yonder. BSAs. It just goes on and on and on. And look at all these fuel tanks and pipes, and beyond those walls are more parts, you know. And then there's several buildings. Baxter Cycle is the largest supplier of classic British motorcycle parts in North America. If they don't have it, you might have trouble finding it. Anyway, life is good. Life is good. Hey, if the weather's nice where you're at, get out and ride, my friends. Wahoo!